Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web. Today we're going to uncrate the Progressive Suspension Drop-In Fork Spring Lowering Kit. What's up, Speed Addicts fan? Before we jump in and tell you about the drop-in kit from Progressive Suspension, do us a favor, do you a favor, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. Takes a click, then you're dialed in. You're going to get educated, the first look at all the latest gear and parts coming into the power sports industry. You're going to make better buying decisions that way, so subscribe. Also, if you'd like to support us here at speedaddicts.com, we really do appreciate it, and it's as easy as just shopping with us. So there's going to be a link in the description below that'll get you right over to the Progressive Suspension Drop-In Fork Spring Kits. While you're over there, you can shop the full line of Progressive or any other gear or parts that you're after, because we got it all here at speedaddicts.com. So what is a drop-in fork spring kit? Well, first of all, this is a lowering kit, which means you're going to drop the front end of your bike between 1 and 2 inches. But the drop-in part means that it doesn't require a messy and complete disassembly, okay? So it's going to be faster, it's going to be cleaner, and it's the number one selling kit we have here for lowering your front end. Mostly for Harleys, but they do have some other makes available from Progressive. If you're not familiar with Progressive, you should be, because they are the leader in aftermarket Harley suspension. And if you have dropped the rear of your Harley or a different bike and you haven't touched your front, well, you should think about that, because you're throwing off the geometry. I almost said geometry of your bike. The back's low, the front's high. It's not going to steer like it's supposed to. It's not going to brake like it's supposed to. So lower the front in combination with the rear and keep that geometry, Matt, like I said. Okay, so Progressive, U.S. owned and operated company located here in California, and that's where all the components are made. It's good stuff. And it, like I said, it's our top seller for like 2 decades now. So Progressive is a brand you can trust. And again, American owned and operated. We like that. $100 to $150 for one of these drop-in lowering kits. And it's something that you could probably do at home if you follow the instructions. If you don't want to fool with suspension, I don't blame you, especially on the front end. The rear shocks are pretty easy to replace if you have just a simple lift. But the front end might take a little bit more effort. Again, the drop-in is going to go faster. They're going to include instructions. And here is what else is in the box. First of all, you have high quality silicone chrome wire. Here's the primary spring right here. Progressively wound, which means all the coils are not the same resistance. Now that's good, and that's where their name comes from, Progressive Suspension. See what they did there? Okay. Now when they do that, they make different coil distances between them and change that compression resistance. Some of them are going to be easier to compress than others. That's going to allow the spring to actually do 2 things at once. Soak up the smaller bumps and then resist bottoming out, or provide you that high performance resistance when you're pushing the machine in the corners. Cool? You get best of both worlds. The comfort plus the performance. That's what Progressive is all about. So here's your primary spring. You're going to get 2 of those. And then you have a compensator spring. These are very light resistance, okay? Light spring rates, because as the bike is put down on these are going to almost fully compress, and that's going to allow the lowering, but they take up the slack when the bike gets unloaded, okay? So that's how they're accomplishing the lowering part. If you're just doing a normal fork spring kit, you're going to get spacers in the primary springs. You're not going to get these compensators. Okay, then you are going to get spacers. The spacers are, you guessed it, PVC. These are going to be cut to a certain length depending on your machine, and that is going to set the preload. They have the lengths you're supposed to cut based on the machine in the instructions. Follow the instructions. If your machine's not listed, call and talk to our team or the Progressive team, and they will help you, help steer you in the right direction on how to cut your spacers. Like I said, you can drop, they have kits that can drop 1 to 2 inches. Here are your instructions. They even give you stickers. You get spacers that are washers that go between these components that I showed you here. Installation instructions, follow those. They have kits for 39 millimeter, 41 millimeter, and 49 millimeter fork tubes. 1-year warranty from Progressive. That's it. This is a drop-in kit. It makes lowering the front of your bike easier, cleaner, and faster from a name you can trust. If you still have questions about which kit to buy, which one's right for you, We have a rider support team who is paid to help you with those problems. Take advantage of that over the phone, email, or live chat. That's it for today. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.